It's time for trigger warning.
Trigger warning! Fuck your feelings, you little snowflake! TriggerWarning.tv.
Hello and welcome to Trigger Warning TV, back with the full fat experience. That's nice, isn't it? Thanks for joining us this evening. We're going out live, of course, on the mighty purple-helmeted-liveleague.com, where you can go and watch there, and if you're logged in, you can join Troll Central and really learn how to speak proper like. We're also going out live on Facebook, still not banned. Fantastic, although we are demonetized on YouTube. There you go. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Cambridge University and trigger warnings. We're going to be talking about the Hollywood sex scandals, but from a slightly different point of view. And we're also going to be taking a look at some Trump stuff. I am sorry, I know you'll get butthurt and snowflakey and things, but that's later. That's later. We've got lots and lots to get through before then. If you'd like to get in touch, and I hope you do, all the information's down here. It's Trigger Warning on Live Leak, as you know. Live at Trigger Warning TV for the email. Send lots of them. You can hear Cherry read them out. Live at Trigger Warning TV on Skype, where you can call in and speak to me live on the show and be on camera if you want to be. Or don't if you don't. If you like Twitter, it's at Triggered TV on the Twitter. And on Facebook, it's Trigger Warning TV, which reminds me I should probably log into Twitter, which makes for fascinating television. There we go. Don't know why, it'll just be people following as usual, but not actually talking to us on there. Oh no, he says that there's 3 notifications. So that's what we got to talk about tonight. It's quite a lot of stuff. But first of all, as I do every fucking week, let's go over there and say hello to the boys. How you doing, fellas?
Hiya.
How do?
Oh, I like the jaunty angle on the cap there, Graham.
I know, yeah.
That's working for me.
Feeling very cheeky tonight.
That is, that's very nice. Hello, Cherry.
How do?
You're alright, Cocker.
Sound.
You doing good?
No, not really. I've had a bit of a bad week.
Oh, dear. Well, do you know, this is just the show to get the sympathy for it. I'll come to you, don't worry.
No, I just realised if I do that I can see you. I got quite excited.
Why have you had a bad week, Cherry? Serious face.
I haven't got a serious face, but did radio show on Sunday, which is fantastic. Absolutely loved it, and it just kind of went downhill from there. I had to take my son to hospital. I had to be up really early to help some friends out, and then I had my car seized as well with my son in it.
Shit week.
Yeah.
Do you know what's even worse? I'm going to drop you off at least a mile away from where you're staying. Just in the rain. Just. It's not because I don't care. It's because I think it's character building. I think it's good for you. Last night, guys, I did a Reddit Ask Me Anything. Reddit Ask Me Anything. You should stay on there, guys, because Graham was, part of getting me to do it. He encouraged me. Didn't turn up. Fell asleep. Lazy bastard.
No.
But we got a lot more questions than I thought, and they were all good ones, and they were all okay. But one of them did say they would like this show more if it were a little more controversial and sweary. Yeah?
Try harder. Come on.
Fuck, shit, cunt, piss, Hillary's got a massive cock. Where should we go after that?
I don't know.
Feminists need a massive cock. I don't know. I'll try and work it into the show a little more, because it's a bit... AIDS babies. I'll work it in. I'll figure it out. We also did a survey. What?
AIDS babies.
AIDS babies. I said something worse on the radio.
You did.
What was it? Talking about offending people, and I mentioned, was it rape babies with AIDS?
Rape babies.
That's not healthy, is it? It's not well. It's not a good thing. It's not a nice thing to say. I don't know why I said it. I've got a suspicion I've got a problem. There's also a survey on the Trigger Warning TV site. If you got a couple of minutes, it'd be great if you could bother your ass to go and fill out. Just it gives us an idea where to take this sort of thing next. Oh, Troll Central. 0DFX says Graham shaved off his chin pubes.
No. It's looking worse at the moment, actually. It's particularly bad. In terms of
particularly puby.
Yeah.
Are you growing... Oh, someone's... Iron Warrior's sure you're growing a beard to join ISIS. Because Graham's what ISIS need. Hi, guys!
It's the high production values they have on the videos, man. That's what I'm getting on.
Oh, yeah, the DSLR up to the max.
Yeah.
Three homeless guys, says Major General Despair. Oh, I have a home. These two, I don't know, but I have a home.
Mine got took last night.
It's where my family live.
I have someone who lets me live with them.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all good. Zero Day Effect says, I pour the beer into a glass. I'm classy as fuck. Probably American beer, though. Yes, Equix, there is a lag because with the current broadcasting system on LiveLeak, you get this about a minute or so after I say it. Nothing I can do about that for the next week or two, though, unfortunately. So get in touch, guys. I do want to hear from you. Live at TriggerWarning.tv on the email and the Skype, at TriggeredTV on the Twitter, and Trigger Warning TV. Oh, fuck it. It's down here. Read. You learn to read, you fuck. I'm tired of I say it all the time. All the time. It goes through my head when I'm going home. Lying in bed. TriggerWarning.tv, TriggerWarning.tv. I'm surprised it doesn't go around that much. I don't just mush mouth it every show.
It's hard though, because you've got to say it, haven't you? That's the
You have
thing.
to.
You have to.
When you're a pro. That was the other question I got asked. Will you be doing any Netflix shows or anything?
I would love that. I would love it.
I can't see that ever happening.
You've got to get in touch with Netflix.
Oh yeah, they'd
Yeah.
love this.
They've tried to fund talk shows and they've pretty much all bombed. They've all
There
been
we go.
crap. You might be just what they need.
To fucking put a line under that shit.
No, because it's too light, the stuff they do. That's what's been wrong with the talk shows they do.
We are going to have a light show though. Conspiracy Theory special. Got Rob Ellis going to join us. Rob Ellis is a radio broadcaster, broadcasts out of Manchester on a very big station. Loves his conspiracy theory stuff. He's going to come on and do a conspiracy theory special with us. As you can imagine, I'm going to be very understanding and very reasonable about the whole thing. Because obviously Rob works for a major broadcaster, so he couldn't come on our normal sort of shows on account of, I don't say things that are national broadcaster friendly as a general rule. Fuck, shit, fanny, piss, wank, cunt, stuff like that, AIDS babies.
Daz doesn't agree. Daz wants you on ITV.
ITV.
Yeah, he's already been straight in touch about that.
I think that'd be a great idea, Daz. Thank you very much. I think I should do the news instead of that smug cunt they've got on now. Tom Bradby, that's his name, Tom Bradby. You can tell he sets himself up before they start. You get this thing, is it the... do you know who else gets on my tits? James O'Brien on LBC.
Oh, yeah.
Right, LBC is... it should be called the Liberal Broadcasting Company, except they let Nigel Farage broadcast from there, and they all fucking hate each other. James O'Brien is the guy that interviewed me last time I did Newsnight, like a year ago, when they got that strangely yellow American guy to shout at me for a while. But he does this thing where, when he's being sincere, and he's talking like that about Brexit, and what a terrible thing it will be, he twirls a beard and just looks past the webcam. Just past the webcam, and showing great depth and sincerity. What a twat! What a twat! Look him in the eye! Look him right in the eye! Huh? You weren't quick enough to the fucking fader there, were you? Right. I think someone just called me a dickhead on there. So, okay. I'll get that. I've been called worse. So yeah, get in touch. Any emails yet, Cherry?
We've got one. Ask Hayden if he can see through his arrogance and admit Brexit is utter lunacy. Graham the Gluesniffer is actually right for once.
No, I think Brexit's fucking great, and if it annoys fucking whiny twats like you, I'm fucking all for it. Fuck the French. And by the way, I know we've got all this different research coming out. Have you noticed what the Hungarian Prime Minister released recently? What's going to happen to Europe if we hard Brexit? They'll be in the shit too. It's fucking brilliant. It's a win-win. I get to see you being all really, really butthurt, savagely needing cream on it, and watching the Euro have a bad time. The EU, not European nations, don't actually have much against them apart from the French, the Spanish, the Swiss, oh, they're bastards, the Germans, Luxembourg. Don't like Luxembourg, that's where Junkers comes from, isn't it? Is that even a proper country? Fuck them. Anyway, Portugal, I'm not really asked for Portugal. No, I'm actually, no, fuck it, fuck Europe. Fuck it. Don't like it. Don't need it. Should set it on fire. Seed the ground with fucking salt and be done with it. Should have fucking left them to duke it out in the fucking 40s. You know? Well, the cheeky fuckers, they've gone and opened a museum in the EU and they've not even acknowledged Winston Churchill. Before America came into the war, near the end, when it suited them, to fucking give our women nylons and fucking knock them up so we got loads of half American babies out. But I digress. Not bitter. Not in my bloodline. Where was I going with this? Yeah, Britain stood alone for you fuckers. There was no eggs. Something. Powdered eggs and no bananas. Whatever the fuck it was. Stood alone. Stood alone to try and save you bastards. Get to fuck with your divorce bill. Shove it up your ass. That's why I need to be Prime Minister. Prime Minister, we need to talk about the divorce bill. Fuck off. Fuck right off. And don't stop fucking off until you've fucked off properly. Don't like them. So, it's not my arrogance. Although it's partly my arrogance. I just don't like the EU. I'd love the trade negotiation. The original EEC thing wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. But the EU don't like it. Don't like it. And you can all fucking whine it because you can't send Tristan on his fucking skiing holiday when he gets older. Oh, I need my right to passage to go here, there, and you don't go anywhere. You go to Benidorm once a year, you thick fuck. Or the south of France, pretending you have some kind of cultural fucking thing going on with it, and you don't. Go somewhere nicer. Orlando. Got SeaWorld there. Much better than anywhere in Europe. Europe's just full of old buildings and foreigners. Orlando's much nicer. New buildings and foreigners. And killer whales. Alligators. Shit like that. Good stuff. Exciting. Roller coasters. Roller coasters. Don't get them in Rome. Or Berlin. I wasn't planning on talking about the EU tonight, but thank you for the email. We got any more emails, Jerry, before I crack on?
No, we haven't.
Jolly good. How are we doing on Facebook, Graham?
Alan said, don't talk to me about James O'Brien. That ginger prick is a right fucking unt.
Yeah, I'm with that. Someone's just told me Britain's never defeated the Dutch in the war. Didn't have to. Had to fucking save you in at least one of them, though, didn't we, dickhead? Never defeated the Dutch. No, you did. You sailed a boat up the Thames, didn't you? Yeah, that's brilliant. I hope you fucking sink.
We've also got Ian. Ian said hello, and he's done that really satisfied emoji. You know, it's like after sex. Like, twice.
It's the voice.
Yeah.
It's the voice and the blue tick. That's what does
We've
it.
also got Peter, Jane, Lynn, Stephen and Nick are all watching.
Wow. Hello, guys. Thanks for watching. Right, first thing I want to talk about, and I'm probably going to get annoyed here, because it involves students. Thanks to the doc for sending this to me earlier on. It's giving me fucking palpitations. After I watched that video, did you see that video before I got about the 60-odd-year-old chimpanzee that had the fatal illness and is dying? And she wasn't eating and drinking, so they got someone back she's known since 1972 to see her. And after a couple of minutes, she recognised him. She started smiling, taking bits of food. I was fucking crying. Crying! Broke me out. Like that penguin in Japan that died. The one he'd been with his partner for 10, 20 years, and then she fucked him off, went for another penguin. So they gave him this sort of anime-type character. And when they had to take it away for the storms, he got upset. Well, he's passed away now. But while he was poorly, they put the anime thing back with him, and he was all okay. Oh, I had to watch like the Brazil section for half an hour just to cleanse me after that. Heartbreaking. Iron Warrior says, best thing about America is Trump is the God Emperor of the world. Yeah. That's why he's getting boned on Twitter by the fucking Koreans. Shepherd's pie with melted cheese on it. Fucking Americans. Melted cheese on a shepherd's pie. For fuck's sake. Come on, I bet you put strawberry on the top, don't you, as well? Fucking oddballs. Right, yes, so Cambridge University. Our brightest and best go to Cambridge University. The smartest of the smarts. Apart from Eton, which is where they all go on to, I don't know, stick the cocks in pigs' heads, stick the cocks in each other and go on to be in government, I expect. Well, Cambridge, our brightest and best. And as you can imagine, at Cambridge, they study a bit from this guy. I'm so glad we got William Shakespeare in here, guys. Makes you feel so fucking highbrow. Like, right fucking clever.
Someone browsing Facebook now will just see that as a preview and just go, oh, okay, go on.
Now, hang on, let me pull a clip. Oh, hang on. Do the James O'Brien beard thing. Shakespeare. I don't like Shakespeare. I find it incredibly dull. I prefer Michael Bay movies and amateur porn on fucking Pornhub. Well, there you go. Anyway, they study Shakespeare, as many a clever person has. Except now, How old's Titus Andronicus, Graham?
No idea.
It's quite old. Hundreds of years old. The poor little snowflakes, some English teachers have decided what they really need is a trigger warning. That's right. Those poor, delicate little flowers need a trigger warning before a fucking Shakespeare play. May contain sex and sexual violence. It's Titus fucking Andronicus. Of course it contains sexual fucking violence. They loved it in those days, popping eyes out, red hot pokers up the arse. It's what half of you fucking need. Just one eye. I'm not cruel. You lose your depth perception, but you'll learn a valuable fucking lesson. You dreadful, dreadful, utter cunts. I fucking hate you. I despair for our future. I used to worry it was me, that I was just turning into this curmudgeonly middle-aged man and therefore disapproving of the next generations because that's what we do. Because there's been no good music since the 90s and TV's no good anymore. But no, it's not me. Not just me. It's you bastards as well. Fucking trigger warnings for everyone. What is wrong with you? Oh my god, it might trigger me. Oh my god. Be triggered! Hope it triggers you so bad you have fucking epilepsy. You're disgusting. You're the future of the country. Our brightest and best. Surely you can handle some fucking Shakespeare. It's really boring. It sounds great, the idea of gouged eyes and fucking horses and whatever else it is they do in that bollocks. But it's not. It's dull as fucking dishwater. It's not like watching fucking The Evil Dead, which is very exciting. No! It's full of Prithium, forsooth, and bollocks like that nobody fucking cares about, but you learn because it makes you feel a bit clever, like Latin. Who in the fuck learns Latin? It's a dead language. It's like saying you like punk music. That's fucking gone as well. No, fuck them all. I really need to do a lecture at university. I'm trying to sort it out. That I do one on offence and how to be offended. I'm sure I'll only ever get to do the fucking one of them, though. I've bumped into any amount of these mealy-mouthed shithouses on Twitter. I spoke about this on the radio, actually. It was a Rose McGowan comment that was misinterpreted as excluding black women from the conversation. Bollocks. Bollocks! It did no such fucking thing unless you wanted it to. So, of course, I'm a typical old, white fucking idiot, and I was getting all the racial abuse. A lot from white people. And one guy said to me, when I said, this is not the intent of the comment, it doesn't mean that. He said, in caps, with full stops between each word, which is his way of signalling to me what a ferociously horrible cunt he is. Intent does not matter. Impact does. That's where society's going. It doesn't matter what you say or what you mean. It's how the weakest, most fucking sweaty palmed, degenerate, fucking horrible bastards that are our future interpret it. That's what matters. The butthurt shall inherit the fucking earth. Fuck those. I dread to think what kind of dreadful people my son's going to have to grow up with, knowing that he will not be able to fit in. I guarantee he will not be able to fucking fit in. Trigger warning. Fuck your trigger warnings. It reminds me of that convention they had for fucking feminists and other assorted fucking oddballs. No clapping. Might trigger people have had a bad experience. What with? A drive-by clapping? What the fuck happened in your life that was so fucked up? This triggers you. Apparently PTSD or some shit. I don't fucking know. Apparently what you had to do was jazz hands. We spoke about this on a live league show. Jazz hands. Jazz hands, as made popular by Al Jolson, who used to fucking black up. But if you turned up at that convention willing to do the jazz hands with blackface, oh, that wouldn't be right. Fuck these people. Just fuck them. I hate them. It fucking burns me inside out. As much as I don't like racists. As much as I think they're ignorant fucking buffoons. Like that Richard Spencer prick that's doing the fucking lecture in Florida in his ill-fitting fucking suit. Although I should really not comment on other people's fashion sense. I'm still dressed in 1997. But I would rather suffer their ignorance, knowing that that is a price you pay for people being able to voice their opinion, than I ever would sit there going, actually, you're going to upset somebody with that? Good! Should be fucking upset. There's nothing wrong with being upset. Be as offended as you like. But don't shut people down with bollocks like intersectionality or... I'm getting too annoyed to speak. I'm actually getting really fucking angry. And I got added to a list on fucking Twitter. White supremacists.
Well done.
That was funny.
White supremacists, they added me to. And vile. Now, I didn't mind being in the vile one too much, because I can't really contest that. That's fine. Vile's okay. But white supremacist? No. No, no. No, 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 no. Honeyball Lexa says, Hayden's boy will be a men's rights activist. Men's rights activist. I just want my son to be able to just say it how he sees it. Not how it is. Because anyone that says, I just say it how it is invariably a horrible, horrible bastard. I want him to say how he sees the world. And be allowed to comment upon it with common sense. And not trying to invent these scenarios of offence to attach to every fucking thing you don't like. Snooperloop, that's why he's called Trigger Warning TV. You think it's just you guys that get I get triggered to fuck. How are we looking on Facebook, Graham?
It's all right. We're getting a lot of likes.
Good.
We had I forget what it was, but Ian said yes, I agree. TV is shite nowadays, and this new pop music people come out with is utter bullshit. I'm not sure what he was agreeing with though. But TV
Everything.
and music is shit.
Everything. He's obviously middle-aged and therefore seasoned.
We've also got Paul, Colin. Oh, you've had a love heart.
Oh!
Christy's dropped your heart.
Cheers, Christy!
And there's some sympathy on Troll Central for the fact that I'm very tired at the moment. Oh, and the sympathy's gone. Brand's just saying
Brand just
punch
told me
me
to
again.
punch
There
the
you go.
pair of you.
Oh.
That won't make me feel better. That'll make me feel really bad.
It'll only be that one punch.
Well, yeah, so it'll have to be. That'll be all right. But now I couldn't do that. I'd feel terrible. It's not the first time you threatened me with violence, Cherry.
It's not.
No, I remember that time.
Yes, I was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I remember it because
20
Paul took the microphone out and let us
I know
all
he did.
listen.
I
Let's not go into that now. You may find out why Cherry's called Cherry.
know. Oh,
Not tonight.
soon.
It's what I should actually shave my head while I'm doing these rants, shouldn't I? Fucking bastards. But then you got to be careful because you might just get start doing your eyebrows and then it all goes wrong and you end up like that Bjork stalker that fucking shot himself with a really low powered pistol. It just made a nipple on the top of his head. The bullet didn't come out, just made a nipple. Very strange. Very, very strange. We had any emails there, Chad? Just like to share that one with you, Graham.
Thank you.
Yeah, we've had a couple. Chosen one. What do you think about Trump not being able to show emotion when speaking to the family of fallen soldiers? And also, when are you going to write your first book?
I'll talk about that Trump thing a little later if that's okay. I'm probably not going to write a book because I don't think my life's been terrifically interesting, and when it comes to the stuff around Live Leak, there's a lot I just can't talk about anyway. So no, I'm not going to write a book. If I ever do, it'll be a zombie book. That's what we want to write, zombie novels with guts and arseholes being torn out. Especially students and cyclists. Hayden, this is from Jarcard. Hayden, have those two been on your casting couch? No.
Yeah.
Wasn't the couch.
You're not allowed. I thought we're not allowed to joke about that, are we?
We're not allowed, are we?
That was off whatever.
No, it's only James Corden that can't joke about it on account of him being a completely unfunny cunt.
I know. Do you know what though? I found myself defending him because I get annoyed at the moment with how high comedians are being held in terms of what they are and are. Like
comedians should be able to say anything. But his problem was he's not funny.
Yeah, well, of course.
And he pitched it completely wrong. Like if Frankie Boyle had gone out and done it, or Jim Jeffries, they'd have nailed it.
Yeah.
Fucking bang! It'd have been horrible. He did this kind of mealy-mouthed halfway house thing, and it was just very awkward. I enjoyed it immensely. I'd like to thank him for it. I enjoyed his apology even more. What a creeping bastard. What a creeping... The last thing you should ever fucking do is say sorry if you've been trying to offend people.
I kind of get the feeling he wants to be the next sort of Ricky Gervais over there in terms of his, like, you know, his... Because Ricky presents over there by being as offensive as possible, but he walks the line very, very well.
And he pulls it off because he'll never say sorry.
Yeah.
James Corden, the first hint of balance. I'm sorry, please don't take my career off me. What a prick.
Alan's been in touch to let us know that, Cherry, there's something behind your chair.
Don't turn round. Don't
I'm
look. They always do that. Don't look.
James has said he was never funny anyway. He's delighted for him.
Yeah.
Bless him. Yeah. Ian is saying he's not 15. That's great. Oh no, I'm not. I'm 15. Ian, are you a bit wrecked tonight, mate?
Is Ian having some operational difficulties?
Not mate of mine.
Does he want a job?
Ian's also clarified on the music thing. There hasn't been any good music since the 90s. Bless.
That car karaoke. I've never watched James Corden through a whole program. When I've seen clips of it, the only way I would watch car karaoke is if it ended like some of the Russian dashcam videos on fucking Live League. That'd be great if they had one where he was singing and just, you know, bang into a fucking larder out through the windscreen and you just heard some Russian guy going Bliat. I'd watch that. I'd watch it over and over and over and over. Don't wish death on him. Minor disfigurement. Couple of life-changing injuries, but not death. That'd be harsh. Yep, someone else has just picked up. That's Alex. Alex has just picked up on that. By the way, guys, Trigger Warning Radio is going to be on Sunday. It's just radio, though. We're not doing the webcam thing. I find it very off-putting during the radio. But Trigger Warning Radio is on Sunday on fabradiointernational.com. The podcast will come out when I just go and pay for podcast hosting, give Alex all the logins. Next week, there won't be a Trigger Warning TV show because there's going to be a lively birthday show, which is going to be a lot like a Trigger Warning TV show, but it's just all going to be lively. It's just going to be sitting, hanging out with you guys, talking about things that are going on the site, just getting all lively on that shit, showing some videos, and hopefully Wingman John will join us. He's probably forgotten. He's got better things to do these days, but it'd be great if he did. And we'll sit around for an hour or so, maybe a bit longer, and just have a couple of pints and enjoy the shit out of that. Trigger Warning TV will return the week after that. Get in touch, guys. I would love to hear from you. I know it's been on the screen, but I have to say it. At Triggered TV on Twitter, Trigger Warning TV on the Book of Face, live at triggerwarning.tv on email, and live at triggerwarning.tv on the Skype. And it'd be great if you Skyped in. I always like it when people Skype in. Even G.I. Joe just waves that action man at us and says things that I don't hear because I don't listen. But it's even great when he does. Lol Banana Fuck says Gayham. Gayham. Your t-shirt's inside out.
Yeah, I'm aware of this. Because I'm a bike wanker, this is my shirt that I was biking here today. I've actually got one I was going to change into, and I completely forgot, and I didn't realise till we were on air, and I was hoping that it would go unnoticed. But thanks for noticing.
I pointed it out earlier.
You did. I was hoping though with this
fat belly. There is wardrobe news. We're in the temporary studio at the minute, so we don't have as much space as we used to have, and probably won't have for another few weeks. My son, his bedroom is now the spare room because he's growing. He wants a bigger room. It's got a big Cyberman decal on the wall now with all Cybermen throughout the ages. It's all been decorated. He loves it. I dismantled that terrible old wardrobe, and I was gonna bring it here, but we've just not got the room to store it. Well, we have to shoot. I have to shoot other things here as well, and we just don't have the space. But before it goes to the tip, I might see if I can run a last-minute rescue attempt, because I'd love to have that on the show with me, the wardrobe. It'd be nice for guests to come out of it, actually. the wardrobe. Tricky because I take the doors shut, but it'd still be nice for the guests to come out of that. We'll have to see. Let's have a look here. Every week is spent talking about what will happen next week, says LolStars88. He watches every week and bitches. That's what you do. You let people know because it makes it sound like you've got a plan. I know planning is probably something you're not familiar with beyond getting your welfare check every fucking week. But, you know, it's kind of what grown-ups... I'm not even grown up, I'm just old. But it's kind of what you have to do when you're doing things like this. Some level of planning has to go into it. It's just, you know, you're relying on people, technology and news, you know.
I've got to ask you actually, along those lines, Colin has said, will the birthday show be on Facebook? And if so, which page will it be on?
I don't know yet. If it'll be on there. If it is, it'll be on the Live Leak Show page.
Right.
We'll let everyone know on the Trigger Show pages and everything like that, and we'll let everybody know. But I don't know. Live Leak shows should always be on Live Leak. But we'll see. We'll see. Because it is the only reason I wouldn't put it on Facebook. It's going to be completely Live Leak. No news stories. It's just going to be pure interaction and talking about things that go on the site. And so there's not going to be anything for an outside platform. But I suppose some people do have problems viewing on Live Leak for some reason. So I'll weigh it up. I'll see what I can get sorted out. It is a Lenovo. You're right. It's a Lenovo. You can tell that because it says Lenovo on the front of my computer. Somebody can read. Well done. Cheap. Very cheap. Surprisingly good. I was very surprised. I thought it was going to be shite. Because I don't like spending much on laptops. They're just for emails and just typing. Just in case you don't know what typing is, I'm going to demonstrate what typing is. Oh, do you know what? I think I just want a short video. And I want to play a bit of music for you guys. A couple of up-and-coming rappers from Brazil doing a... apparently, I mean, I've got to take someone that's in fucking Portuguese. At least I didn't say Brazilian. See? Geographically aware. If you're going to rap about the police, check for the police. Let's watch this.
A sombra isolado, esse é o resumo. E não tem rascunho. Comecei pelo MV e vou dominar o mundo. Sem anseio, sem erro, causando devaneio. Aí, deixa eu te perguntar do que o teu filho vai lembrar. Será que ele vai gostar? Não, 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 não. Lembranças de um póstumo. Você era o próximo, nada haverá, pois tu era o último. MV Máfia. Tá ligado? Salve, caralho. E aí, tio?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Serves them right, really, doesn't it? If you're going to slag off the police, make sure one's not stood behind you with a big fucking stick. I was going to make a section, you know, for introducing Brazil. But after looking at the one that I'd assembled, I thought, I'm never going to get away with that. But I'll play it for you next week anyway, I promise. I've just got to take a couple of the bits out that I put in there, because the hardcore fart porn, that shit will not fly. Cracks me up, though. Someone actually asked their hands what happened to the media production course. I was going to have time. Time, because we're sorting out of the other business that I'm associated with here, but there's all kinds of other training going on that we've got to sort out first. So it had to be put aside. I had no choice. It would have been nice, but it's just delayed while I get on top of everything else first. There's only so many things you can do at a time, I guess. I was really looking forward to that as well, but you know, we'll catch up with it. It will happen, and just got to sort some things out for it. Right, so hey, you know where we're going now? We're going to America. Man down. Okay, we're in America, and we are going to be talking about the sex scandal stuff, because it's everywhere and it's non-stop, and there's more and more people just piling on. I saw a woman being deleted off Twitter for accusing Seth Rogen after he spoke out against it. We know Ben Affleck got caught out after speaking out against him. Poor Ben. And one, I can't mention it yet, but Graham sent me a load of stuff about the next probable one. He looks nailed on, mate. That's really bad. That's just really nailed on. But of course, what kicked all this off was Harvey Weinstein, major Hollywood producer who's denying any accusations of coerced sexual activity in form of rape. He's denying all of that, and that's fine. And I spoke a couple of weeks ago about Rose McGowan, who claims to have been molested by Harvey, and it just kind of struck a chord and we went with that. But it pays to dig around a bit. And of course, the hypocrisy in Hollywood is rife, and Rose McGowan's now a champion of people that have been subject to abuses of power by these people. And the problem is, when you try and look at it from a different direction, you're instantly accused of victim shaming, and that's not what I'm doing here, because anyone that was genuinely raped, you can't put anything on them at all. Doesn't matter whether they went to their hotel room wearing nothing but a bra and panties. It doesn't matter. If they were raped, there's nothing you can say. And nothing I'm going to talk about excuses in any way people like Harvey Weinstein, who abuse their privilege and power to prey on vulnerable and fucking greedy people. Rose McGowan, for example, did take a massive payout and kept very quiet for a number of years. But you're not allowed to call them out for staying quiet, even though they say that everyone should be noisy now. But let's go back in time about 8 years. Whoopi Goldberg. She gave a prime example about 8 years ago of how intolerable Hollywood can be in what they will allow, because she was talking about this chap, Roman Polanski. That's right, the man whose wife, Sharon Tate, and unborn child were murdered by Manson family members, and he went kind of off the rails. But you see, Roman Polanski is, well, he's a rapist. He drugged and sodomized a 13-year-old girl. Whoopi Goldberg, let's go back to Whoopi. Yeah, let's go back to Whoopi. Sorry I didn't put them in that order, but...
You're absolutely right.
Whoopi Goldberg was talking about Roman, because all of Hollywood likes Roman. And she said, I know he did something wrong, but it wasn't really rape. Not rape. Not rape. It was something, wasn't rape. I mean, rape, I tell you, if a guy drugs you and fucks you in the ass, it's not really rape. Not proper rape. What the fuck is proper rape? She was a 13-year-old girl. I don't give a fuck if she looked older. She was 13. He drugged her and raped her and then ran away after admitting it. No one sought extradition for him. No one's tried to bring him back. And Hollywood forgave him. He's been making films his whole career. People speak out for him all the time. Probably Woody Allen as well. He seems to speak out for every fucking deviant, fucking molesting piece of shit out there. It seems that way anyway, although he denies it quite a lot now. So going back to Rose McGowan. Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
She's this champion of the people. You don't stay silent. Silence makes you complicit. It makes you complicit. She did an interview, though, just a couple of years back that I found online. I think it was with a gay lifestyle magazine, something like that. And she was talking about making a film with this man. That's Victor Salva. Victor Salva is a convicted child sexual abuser. He molested a young boy who worked on his film Clown House in the late 80s and was found to have volumes of child pornography on his hard drive. A nailed-on, gold-plated fucking paedophile cunt. But all these people kept working for him. They kept working with someone they knew had an unhealthy interest in children, to the point he collected images of children being abused, which is the same as abusing them, and then abused somebody, a child, who he was responsible for the well-being of that child, being he was the director on that film, and he abused them. Do you know what she said? What do you think this champion of the abused and the downtrodden fucking said? What do you think she said? when the interviewer said, well, maybe he's awkward because he was convicted of sexual abuse. She said, yeah, but that's none of my business. None of her business. None of her business. But if someone so thirsty for fame, so desperate to be fucking famous, goes and sucks some fucking horrible bastard's prick because it'll get them there, oh, let's speak up for them. There were some innocent victims, but a lot of these women know how that system fucking worked. And I'm sorry if it's victim shaming, but fuck it, it has to be said. There are people that know exactly how that business, the music business and television work, and they will suck a yard of cock to get a small measure of the fame they really desire. Why do you think you've got guys like that with the cocks out? Because they know they're going to get sucked. It's no secret this goes on. Someone in Troll Central made a joke about the casting couch earlier. We know it happens. Why don't you just go and get a job somewhere else? Well, women shouldn't have to get a job somewhere else. No, but you know what? If the choice is between not being famous or sucking some horrible bastard's dick, maybe you should have some fucking self-respect. Maybe fame's not that important. Maybe there are other ways to be famous. Oh, but that doesn't come with the instant riches and adoration that your ego requires and desires. So what if you got to put Harvey's elongated, heavily sweating ballsack on your face? That's fine, because you're going to get a film out of it. And everyone knew about him. Yet they still were surprised when they accepted an invitation to a private meeting at his fucking hotel room. There will be people who were genuinely abused and raped and touched against their will completely. And they are victims. And I could never, ever, ever put any blame on those people. But the other women that went along and he said, hey, just give me a massage and suck my dick, I'll put you in a film. And they went, yeah, all right. Fuck you. You chose to suck that dick. You chose to have Harvey's helmet poking about your sick trigger at the back of your throat. You decided that was worth it. And then when you kicked a ruckus afterwards, when you had a bit of guilt, because you would, he gave you some money. And you just stayed quiet, because fuck the other people he's taking advantage of with his wealth and his power. Fuck them. You're in films now. It's all right. And then speak out a few years later when you're doing okay. That's, yeah, you're nobody's fucking hero when you do that. As Argento's piped up, yeah, he made me let him go down on me. What? There's all stories you hear from people in the industry about the things that go on, and none of it fucking surprises me. It's fucking filthy. And the music industry's the same. In British TV, I know there's a massive problem, and in the States, with young straight male actors being pressured by predatory gay people. But you can't talk about that because it makes you homophobic. But it does happen. There are some predatory women that prey on male and female colleagues. It happens. It happens. It happens here. That's why Graham looks so happy. But this shit does fucking happen everywhere. And then everyone turns it into a political fucking argument. Those Hollywood Democrats, they're disgusting, they're filthy. Look at him taking advantage of his position of power to put his hands on young women. Bit like the guy you put in the fucking White House. Yeah? And you can't say that's fake news. He fucking said it. Grab him. That's pussy. I think that's it, innit, Graham? That's
how I do it.
I was doing so well up till that.
How did you do it again? That's when you've got some balls in it.
Harvey's got some big uns. But these actresses that willingly lick the sweat off the side of his fucking scrotum. Tough shit. You chose it. You knew. You decided that fame was more important than your self-respect. Oh, Harvey's in a bathrobe. Well, what's the worst that could happen? You're gonna suck a dick. Give him a rub down. Massage. Happy ending. Doesn't take anything away from how vile he is. Not at all. He's utterly fucking vile. Now his brother's get it's all gonna come out, and then all the opportunists are gonna just flood in and make the fucking most of it. Much money is gonna be paid out, and Harvey will still be a very, very rich man. Although only half as rich because his wife left him, and she's definitely gonna take a great big fucking chunk out of that. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's not victim shaming, is it? Because I'm not shaming victims. You're not a victim if you willingly suck a dick. You know, that's not a victim. That's a fame-thirsty whore, basically. You know? What's the difference between that and just going and give someone a blowy for a tenner in town? What's the difference?
It's a lot cheaper in town.
Is it only a tenner?
I don't. Maybe he's 15.
Didn't realise.
Graham, you're on a bicycle, mate. Ain't happening for you. Ain't happening for you tonight.
Imagine
Hiya.
pulling up on the bike. Hey,
Get on the back.
fuck off.
Yeah, it's just prostitution. That's all it is. And it's like I say, as long as there's somebody willing to suck a dick for fame, there's someone that'll have the dick out that can give you that fame and that fortune and everything else. And there's that Me Too thing that we noticed.
Oh.
And I think people are stretching sexual assault really quite far. There's a female TV presenter, ex-TV presenter, called Lisa Riley. And when she was younger, she was a big lass. I mean, she obviously fat shaming is not our thing here. She was fucking huge. She was massively fat. Probably smelled in her folds of corned beef. She's come out now saying that, yep, me too, sexually abused. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking having it. Plus, there are gentlemen that are into the larger ladies with their own gravitational fucking pull and bed sores and things. She claims, now this is how terrible her story is though. She was talking to a guy. She went to the toilet. When she came back, he was gone. But written on her cigarette packet was his hotel room number. That vicious, dirty bastard. That's not sexual abuse. That's just someone looking for a hookup. That's what people sometimes do. Everything's... Woody Allen, when he backtracked on defending Harvey, said, look, I think it's sad the way things are going. You won't even be able to wink at someone in the office anymore. Everyone pounced on that. All the feminists and fucking male feminist quislings pounced on it. Shouldn't be winking at people anyway. It's disgusting. How are you people ever going to fuck? How are you going to meet people in real life and fuck them if you don't flirt with them a little bit? Do you people just go up and go, hello, if you're agreeable, I would actually know you can't even ask for sex, can they? Can't even suggest it. They must just have to go around in circles for months. Until invariably they'll probably crack and fucking chloroform the bastard anyway, and they'll be next. It all builds up. That's how it all goes wrong. I don't know how young people date these days. Swiping left and fucking right. In the old days, you'd look at someone across a crowded pub, you'd make your way across, you could be rejected in real life. It's marvellous. The only swiping would happen when they gave you one of them. Soft bastards. We got any emails there, Cherry?
Yeah, we've got one of...
Hold up, give me a chance. There we go.
No, better do it quick.
Right.
Well, maybe if you just stayed on top of the fucking job, Graham, you wouldn't need a chance instead of fannying about playing fucking... What's that game, Overdraft, that you play? Was it Overwatch?
Overdraft.
I was compiling comments to read out
game,
for you,
man.
but that's alright, whatever.
Yeah, of course you were.
First Archangel, he went to the University of Florida, very liberal in his day, but also very tolerant of opinions. He wants to go there and hold up a sign to the protesters saying, let the Nazi speech free speech is a two-way street, and how else can we tell who the assholes are?
To be fair, protesting it is fine. Standing outside protesting it, opposing it, is also free speech. It's just the Antifa folks take it too far. I mean, Richard Spencer and that whole Tiki Torch March thing, there was only like fucking 50 of them. If you ignored it, it just... But these guys turn it into a huge fucking drama. But protesting Nazis is fine. I mean, that's the same sort of free speech. The right to protest. But you also have to let the other side speak. Now, obviously, if Richard Spencer's going full-on genocidal white supremacist fucking lunatic, then maybe all bets are off. I don't know. But for the most part, you've got to let the other side speak. And, you know, it's great to protest outside. I like to see a bit of that. It's good. It's people from both sides getting to express their views.
You've had another love heart on Facebook, by the way. Pete.
Oh,
Pete's
Pete.
dropped you a heart.
Cheers, Pete. Don't know who you are, but good taste. It's room 715, by the way.
Brand said that's why Hayden always has that slightly sad, wistful look. He didn't suck cock.
Never sucked a cock.
He's stuck with us lot now.
Never sucked a cock.
Poor bastard. Look where it got you.
To be honest, I'm not sure I'd have got any further if I'd sucked a cock, but yeah.
Toilet Rager says, when are we going to get the 24-hour show you promised in 2014?
Sorry, what was that?
When are we going to get the 24-hour live leak show you promised?
I just didn't listen. I am so sorry. I don't know. We canned that on account of it. It was just looking too difficult.
Shit, that'd get weird. Really weird.
Well, we were going to do it, but it was getting everybody at the time to sort of be there. And then I think we knocked it down to 12 hours, which was more manageable. We were going to try and raise some cash for Make-A-Wish or something like that.
Well, I've done 24-hour streams before now, but I've decided the next one I do is to raise money for Game Face, not for some other charity. Fuck that. Raise money for Trigger-Warning if you're going to sit there.
I can't sit here and scream for 24 hours.
Yeah, but don't be getting people to PayPal somewhere else, though. Get them to send it to you.
Oh, you're such a terrible capitalist.
No, it's not.
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, this show screams capitalism, doesn't it? Look how much we're fucking making off all this.
Oh yeah, make fortunes.
Yeah.
Although we have had a few donations, so thank you very much. That'll go towards hosting and some of the other costs. Be great if we can just cover those. Then give the lads, a couple of pounds to, I don't know, get some clothes and a fucking shave, and go on from there. But yeah, that's a good idea. 12-hour show to raise money for us. A telethon for us. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, that'd be mint.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We've not hit our target yet, guys. Still streaming.
Macassa420 said, love the show.
Cheers, glad. Thank
From
you.
Montreal.
Yeah, there you
She's
go.
from.
And Zap has said, oh, come on. Who's never sodomized a drugged out teenager?
I've never sodomized a drugged out teenager. No, actually, do you know what? That's a lie, but I was a teenager too.
I was just going to say exactly that.
So I have, but not unconsciously drugged, but both taking drugs. But I was a teenager too, so that doesn't count because that's not wrong.
If anything, she was older than me. And I was in a worse state, so...
And you've still never figured out if Steve is really a girl's name. Massive clitoris, don't understand.
Ian wants Trigger Warning to do Big Brother.
Oh, no.
Cameras everywhere. Who did the narrating?
No. Oh, that'd be dreadful, wouldn't it? Hayden is being a right cunt tonight.
Day 2.
Yeah,
Trigger Warning
yeah,
out.
Day 1, everyone's left.
Hayden sat on his own.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. I couldn't.
It'd be interesting because we spend a certain amount of time with each other. It'd be interesting to see us spend enough time to actually legitimately crack.
Yeah, but any more than the hour or so that we did this, would probably be it.
We wouldn't need 24 hours.
Yeah, well, I think the problem with them celebrity, even though we're not celebrities, but those celebrity things, is that you have to try and stay in character for days. How do you do that? Because most of us, like everyone else, we sit at home watching TV in our pants, occasionally scratching our bollocks. That's what you do, and you don't want to be that person on TV, do you? So they all try and be the big character 24 hours a day, which is fucking unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. So, no. No, can't do that. Mr. God to you said, Hayden touched me down there, and if you give me $2, I can show you what he did. Mr. God to you films people at the beach. He's definitely a public wanker.
Oh, really? Nice.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm whispering. The mic picks it up just fine. Any more emails or anything like that?
Yeah, we got one Gorilla Mail.
No,
Hayden,
fucking hell. It's that
yeah.
one person again, isn't it?
What's it called? Mike or
Mike, Mark, Stacey, fucking...
Hayden, are you telling me you wouldn't suck a dick for $1 million? You all would. Of course you would.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be nice to have $1 million, but I don't think... We had this I was talking with the wife and a couple of friends as well about... Even if it was a deal that you knew would make you a couple of million, would you work with a known child abuser? And I couldn't. I'd love to be a millionaire. I'm sure it's marvellous being a millionaire, but how would I look my son in the eye? When he grows up, yeah, Dad, you made all that money. Yeah, I did. And he was working with a guy that likes fucking little boys like you. No, how can you do that? You know, I couldn't do it. It's not part of my character. And sucking a dick, it's just... I don't like... men, nude, near you, very uncomfortable. Why does everyone always want you to suck a dick? Oh, suck a dick, Kate. Well, I don't want to suck a dick. No one asks me if I want to. Just demand that I do. I find it very, very unpleasant. Brunley says, I like rubbing balloons on my penis.
You'll be happy to know then that I buy them in bulk off Amazon. Buy them by the 1,000, mate. You love my house.
But you can't come round.
Well, obviously not, no. Not for you.
Turn your back, Nick.
I know you. Dirty bitch.
Now come here, this will make your hair stand up. I don't know why I found that so funny. Because I know he probably does sit at home rubbing his cock with balloons. Sometimes two.
I'm intrigued now. Why? What's nice about that though? What's good about it? Because I mean, a lot of fetishes, I'm like, I like to get in the mindset, but I've never understood the balloon one.
Or the wasp on the bell end one.
What the fuck? Oh
no, that's the real one. They put stinging insects on the helmet and get them to sting them on the bell end.
See, I get that more than I get balloons, to be honest. Because the pain, if you're horny, can translate into pleasure. The two things are right next to each other in your brain. I get that more than I get balloons. Just is beyond me.
Have you tried it?
Well, no, but I'm gonna have to now, aren't I?
It was bad enough when Soph caught you watching. You had a week off from the show and she caught you watching the show. It's not going to be any better if she walks in and finds you there with a fucking balloon.
She's close to giving up on trying to work me out now. She just thought,
maybe you get the big round balloons and you can sort of just push the end in.
Oh yeah.
So you're actually fucking the balloon.
So, Hayden, I've got an email I need to read out from you. From Sug because he's just been in.
I know he's bitching in Troll Central now. Come on.
I've just seen it. I fitted some lace sendy red pickups to a Mexican Stratocaster.
Could you just repeat that part again?
I fitted some lace sensor.
Lace sensor. I just because you said lace any.
Lenny.
I don't know what a lay any is.
Some pickups on to a Mexican Stratocaster I found in a charity shop.
Cool.
What does Hayden think being a... Is it Virgil fan? Vigier.
I am a massive Vigier fan. I love Vigier guitars. But my first expensive guitar that I bought after working on a film in Russia was a Fender Stratocaster Plus when that came out in the early 90s. It was best guitar Fender had made for years and years, and that came with 3 gold lace sensors. And for years I used the guitar with those pickups in. Then I put hot rails in the and then just loads of different pickups went in it. But good call. And if you like, I like lots of different guitars. I own lots of different guitars. You can't beat a good Stratocaster. Although I play mostly my Vigier or the Storm Shadow that was built for me. I usually play one of those two for the most part. Because the Vizier is sensationally, it's just dirty good. Dirty good. So there we go. Any more emails there?
No, we haven't.
You filthy gay cunt has said. I said that in a proper news voice as well. I said,
You filthy gay cunt.
I said, well, that's his name. What? I
I'm talking about Fat Belly.
What platform was that on?
said, that was Troll Central.
Oh, I was going to say, please tell me it's Facebook.
Yeah. Written phonetically. I didn't realise.
Phonetically.
So what does you filthy gay cunt have to say?
Said, bring Billy back, you baldy. He did say sorry.
Who?
Bring Billy back. Bring back Billy. Who's Billy? I don't know.
Oh,
Apparently he said sorry, though.
no, I'm not talking about live leak stuff on there.
Sorry.
That's so it's not your fault. It's a guy that spammed gay porn everywhere and did it as revenge for someone else spamming gay porn. They're all. Do you know what? Everyone involved in that argument is a monumental, throbbingly sand-filled vagina. Honestly, next week on the birthday show, I'll talk about this a bit more. You gay cunt. Oh, fantastic fucking username that
is. Ian's enjoying this right now. He wants you to know.
Has it tickled you? That?
Ian's very happy.
What other website? Do you know? I know this is trigger warning, but I fucking love Live Leak. What other website? No one joins YouTube or Facebook. Username. You fucking gay cunts.
Well, here we go. Last one before we go. Jimmy has just messaged saying, first time viewer, what's the main purpose of your show?
I don't know. I've been doing it 3 fucking years.
Can I say, have you seen that on Troll Central, Fat Belly? He said, check out my picture on Trigger Warning. I've seen it, mate. It's
We've got it on
brilliant.
here. We'll put it
Get
up in a bit, Fat Belly. I robbed that as soon as I saw it.
Brilliant,
We're going to put a picture up by Live Leak user Fat Belly pretty soon about what he needs when Jerry's talking. The show is just having a bit of fun, talking about current events, current affairs, things that piss people off, things that piss me off, and chatting with guys at Troll Central on Facebook via email, and just giving people to get a chance to have a chat in a not very fucking safe space. Okay, that's all it is. And you can go to TriggerWarning.tv where we collate this stuff. There's a little forum. We've got some articles on there that I really have to pull my fucking finger out. Not only to write some myself, get the other guys to write more, and obviously it's linked to Live Leak through me anyway. So yeah, that's the point of it. But Trigger Warning TV, go register and help us get that little bastard off the ground as well. That'd be cool. No responses from you fucking... What was it? You fucking gay cunt.
Yeah. I think so. Oh, you filthy gay cunt.
Oh, filthy!
Filthy specifically, yeah.
Say it again, he likes your voice.
It's actually just someone said, what are you laughing at? It's my fucking name. My mum don't like him.
Well, when you separate it from a first name, middle name and last name.
Yeah, you filthy gay cunt. Jesus. What's that message from my mum? No, oh, she's not. Oh, thank fuck, I thought she was watching. Oh, Jesus. Oh, dear me, that was a bit of a fucking... had a bit of a vapor lock then. I don't even swear in front of my parents. I love them and respect them, and I would not do that. Guys, it's the end of the show. How did that happen? Do you know what? I really enjoyed tonight. I hope you guys did. I've really had quite a lot of fun. I think because we did a different sort of show last week, kind of relaxed a bit this week, enjoyed it. And it's good for Graham to be associated with someone that talks about rape babies with AIDS and filthy gay cunts.
I'm getting so many bookings off the back of the yeah, God, yeah.
Why do you think when we approach guests...
That's why I've got this beard, I'm doing so well.
But guests go away, they watch some of the shows and come back and go, no, I can't. I can't do it. The only one who says, yeah, definitely, as soon as I've finished doing this film, I'm back on there, is Tom Six. Because he's fucking Dr. Demento anyway. He's bang up for it. So we are going to sort that out. Rob will come on the conspiracy special, which I'm hoping to do in just a few weeks. We'll let you guys know. I'm trying to get someone from the Flat Earth Society on as well. And when I promised Rob I wouldn't go off on one, I think we all know, don't we? I've just not got to do it about the politics or say things like that username, you filthy gay cunt.
I'll say it anyway.
Wait till Happy Dog gets hold of him. That'll be here for fucking months. He'll be on everything he puts on Twitter. Not heard from Happy Dog tonight, have we?
No, I just realised then, yeah.
That's unusual. So, yeah, guys, get in touch during the week. You go to triggerwarning.tv, catch up with us on the mighty live leak. Trigger Space Warning is the channel. And it's mighty indeed. Trigger TV on Twitter. However you want to keep in touch, keep in touch. It's lovely to hear from you. And, yeah, there's going to be lots more to come of interesting, not just me, hopefully other people in the sort of Trigger Warning project doing stuff. And there will be, I used to do a podcast with a guy called David Flint, who's the editor of The Reprobate. He's a writer, commentator, he's brilliant. We used to do a podcast called The Eloquent Gentleman. That is coming back through Trigger Warning as well, as soon as we sort out a couple of technical issues, because obviously geographically we can't get together every week, but we're figuring something out for that. So that'll be coming. That will be good. That will be, I'm really looking forward to that. It won't be good just because of my contribution. It's mostly David's, but I can't wait to do that. I really enjoyed those because it's just two grumpy, misanthropic middle-aged men grumbling and mentioning famous serial killers in ISIS quite a lot. So it's a great podcast. So yeah, but that's it for tonight. So from me, from our Graham, young Cherry there.
Young Cherry.
Relaxed Cherry.
Relaxed Cherry.
Chemically relaxed Cherry. Thanks very much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. Bye to everyone on Facebook. Back you fucking rock stars. You fucking rock stars in Troll Central. And everybody that watched, I appreciate it a little more than I'd ever be able to say with a straight face, because I always feel like I was being a bit of a smarmy prick about it. But I genuinely do, and I'm honoured that you've watched. Have a listen in on Sunday to the Trigger Warning radio show. It's a little bit more low-key than this, but it's on fabradiointernational.com. Yeah, fuck it, we're out. Goodbye. Have a great week.
Trigger warning. Fuck your feelings, you little snowflake. TriggerWarning.tv